Welcome to KDP Low Competition Niches Daily. Today, we uncover a fresh, high-potential niche with strong demand and low competition. Here's your daily edge. Hook. Freelancers and gig workers are buying tools that save billable hours. They pay for organization that reduces scope creep and protects invoices. In 9 minutes, I'll give you 2 launchable KDP products you can validate and publish fast, a client intake and brief journal, and a retainer and scope change log. Here's the map. We'll unpack each product, who buys, exact page features that convert, quick data cues to prove demand, 2 AI prompts you can run now, a profit breakdown, and a 1-day launch checklist. No fluff. Data doesn't lie. Section 1. Niche A, Client Intake and Brief Journal. Who buys? Freelance designers, copywriters, consultants, photographers, and small creative agencies. These buyers want a repeatable way to capture client requirements, brand tones, deliverable specifics, asset checklists, and approval checkpoints. The core pain: lost briefs, misaligned expectations, and scope creep that eats profits. Must-have page features: a compact client intake form, project goals and KPIs area, priority checklist, exact copy request field, quote text, asset links and file naming conventions, approval sign-off with date, and a small billing note line. Designed for quick fill-in use, minimal friction. Buyers value clean utility over decorative elements. Data and validation for Niche A. Start with long-tail search phrases on Amazon and Google, like Client Intake Form Notebook, Project Brief Journal for freelancers, and Client Brief Logbook. Look at related search auto-suggests and community posts in freelancer groups. Recurring requests for brief templates and client onboarding docs are a positive signal. On Amazon, these queries typically sit under planner and business workbook microcategories, with fewer direct competitors than general planners. 2 AI prompts to validate buyer intent and test titles. Prompt 1. List 20 Amazon search queries a freelancer would type when looking for a client intake notebook, group by intent, purchase intent, research intent, and template intent. Prompt 2. Generate 5 title variations for a KDP product aimed at freelance designers that include the words client intake, project brief, and a long tail modifier. For example, for freelance designers, for photographers. Rank by clarity and buyer intent. Run these in your favorite LLM and cross-check the phrases against Amazon Autosuggest to confirm overlap. Section 2. Niche B, Retainer and Scope Change Log. Product concept: a compact ledger for tracking retainer hours, approved scope changes, approval timestamps, and billing notes. Who buys? Agencies managing multiple retainers, freelancers working on mixed hourly and retainer contracts, and consultants who need an auditable trail for scope creep. The promise? Faster invoicing, fewer disputes, and clear records that justify additional billing. Key interior elements: a monthly retainer summary page, per client change request form with requested change and approved by fields, time log with task tags, invoice reference number, and simple formulas or headnotes that explain how to translate hours to invoice lines. Keep layout restrictive, 1 entry per page or a 2-entry spread, so the buyer can keep paper and digital records aligned. Data and validation for Niche B. Check category placement under business notebooks and accounting planners. Combine keyword demand like retainer log, scope change log, client change request form, and freelance retainer tracker. Pair these with modifiers such as for agencies, for freelancers, or consultant. These modifiers usually reduce competition and reach a buyer with purchase intent. Use your AI tool to generate interior templates. That reduces defin time and increases quality. AI prompt to generate interiors. Create a 60-page interior for a retainer and scope change log. Include a monthly retainer summary, 25 change request pages with fields date, client name, original scope, requested change, approved yes or no, approver name, hours impact, billing note, and invoice reference. Use a simple 2-column layout and a header that includes client ID. Ask the model for multiple layout variants and export-ready CSVs that you can hand to a designer or upload to your book interior generator. Section 3. Profit Potential and One-Day Launch Checklist. Let's talk realistic costs and revenue. Interior creation with a template or basic design. Budget $10 to $50 if you use templates and a low-cost designer. Cover design. $20 to $60 for a quality, utility-first cover. Amazon KDP printing cost per copy will vary, but price these books between $6.99 and $12.99 depending on page count and perceived value. Example margin math. Price $9.99, printing plus KDP fees roughly $4, royalty roughly $5. If you average one sale per day, that's roughly $150 per month net per title. 2 titles with modest marketing or a targeted listing optimization can reach 2 to 3 sales per day combined. That scales. Multiple niche areations and localized titles convert repeat buyers who run small businesses and buy multiple workbooks each year. Immediate one-day launch checklist. 1. Validate keywords with the 2 AI prompts I mentioned. 2. Generate a 60-page interior using the interior prompt and export PDF-ready files. 3. Create 3 cover concepts: utility-focused, clean fonts, clear subtitle. 4. Write 3 metadata variations: title, subtitle, 5 bullets, and back-end keywords. 5. Publish with targeted category choices: business, planners, accounting, or business workbooks. 6. Run a small AMS or social test with a $5 a day ad or a single LinkedIn post to a freelancer group to validate buyer response in the first week. Title templates you can use: Client Intake Journal for freelance designers, Project Brief and Asset Tracker, and Retainer and Scope Change Log for consultants, time, approvals, billing. Keep long-tail modifiers and the buyer role in the subtitle. Example cover brief: minimal, 2-tone color palette, large readable title, subtitle for buyer role, and a small strapline like built for freelancers who bill by the hour. Risks and mitigations. Risk 1. Low quality interiors disappoint professionals. Mitigation. User sense test with 5 freelancers before publishing and iterate. Risk 2. Generic titles compete with planners. Mitigation. Use buyer role modifiers and microcategory placement. If reviews point to missing fields or usability issues, update the interior and push a new edition. These niches welcome practical updates. If you want a faster path, 22 Lions has validation packs, pre-made interior templates, cover briefs, and a focused niche audit tailored to freelancers and consultants. Grab the episode resources linked in the show notes. They include the exact AI prompts, 3 ready-to-use title templates, and 2 interior starter files so you can publish in a day. Publish smarter. Profit faster. That's your actionable niche for today. Apply it and watch your author business grow. See you tomorrow.